Welcome you all to another one-up guided tour. Look at puzzle 445, the 9x9 release this evening. Let's do a quick intro. This is not my first run, it's not even a speed run. This is my guided tour where I explain how I think it's best to solve one-up puzzles, particularly nice large ones like this. If you'd rather see the speed run, the same solution without all this talking, it's my mad dash for this one. It runs about 55 seconds. Otherwise, let's just assume we both want to be here and let's knock this out. This is on the balance, it is a segmented puzzle. There's only 4 unsegmented lines in each way. There are 1s and 2s and 4s and 5s and 7s and 8s, but there's no 6-3 segments, and there's still a possibility of baselines, so we'll get to that. Let's see. Oh, lots of 4s and 5s and 2s and 3s in the given, so it's likely the segments will start. And if you're guessing where I was going to start today, the answer is C9, which is actually a baseline. It's a baseline because if you fill out an order, then everything will have its home in place. Because right now, there's only one place for a 1. As soon as you do that, there's one place for a 2. Now, if you look, where does that 3 go? Well, this has to be a 3 because 1, 2, 4, and 5 are gone. Well, then this 4 length has to be a 4 because these 1 through 3. 5 length has to be a 5. We're left with an 8, 9 pair, and we can resolve those. Now let's do the next line. That's got to be the 1. We look up here, there's a 2. I know everyone wants to place that 1 there, but if you do that, you might forget the 3 and the 4. Once you're done with it all, then you go back and place the 1. And you do that whole next line. There's a 2 and a 3 and a 4. And make sure you get the 3 and the 4 before you place the 1. There's a 1. Now, before you do anything else, you get the 2 and the 3 and the 4. This needs a 1 and a 2. We know that. Looks like that. Let's move on down. We know this 1. And let's go ahead and turn, because this is a lot like a baseline 2. Now that 2 has to play. And 1, 2, and 3, and that makes this a 4. And 1, 2, 4, and 5, that's got to be our 3. This is a 5 length, and it sees 1 through 4. There's a 5. We need 7, 8, 9, and you can't have another 8, 9 here, so that's our 7. And we're up to what, 5, 6 pair? That's good to know. What about this one? It's a 1, 4 pair. We can resolve that. This one's a 1, 2 pair. We can resolve that. Let's turn. There's a 1. 1, 2, 4, and 5 makes this 5 segmented 3. What are we left with here? 5 and 7, we can't do anything with that. But on this 3, we could have turned, and there's only one place for the 4, and there's only one place for the 1 and one place for the 2. So we get all of that. 4s look down, if you look, and that's got to be a 4. And over here, the 6 has to go there, making this a 7. Let's see. Lots of things to do, but I want to look at this one because, looky there, there's a 1 and a 2 and a 3, and we've got a whole line. Let's do the next line over. I know it doesn't look like a lot, but where does the 1 go? There it goes. And where does that 2 go? Right there. This could be a 3 because this is also the only place for a 3. This has to be the 8. This is a 9. This is an 8. This is a 9. This is an 8. Alright, we're left with a 5, 6 pair. Which goes that 5, 6 pair? We're to this line here. Well, let's see, only one place for a 3. And then one place for a 5 makes this a 7. Let's go up this line. What are we missing? Well, over here, we're missing a 2 and a 5. And here, we're missing a 1 and a 2. Now, this pair is a 1 and a 6, making this a 7, this a 6, and this a 7. And there you have it. That is one way to solve one-up 445. C9 is a baseline. You get the whole line as a given. You get a lot of C8 right after that. You get the top parts of C7 and C6. And everything solves pretty neatly and cleanly, segment by segment. And segments before the big numbers until you trip the 9-8 pair, of course. Let's see. Well, there you have it. I hope this video helped you. If it did, let me know. And if you still have questions, leave a comment. I'll try and help there. Like if you like, share, subscribe, spread the word. I'm the person doing revised paths instead of doing just first runs where I inadvertently teach you some mistakes. and I had to unteach them, and that's just no fun for anyone, at least not for me. So there you go. Thanks again for watching. I appreciate you doing that. We'll see you another evening. Thanks. Bye.